What would you do if someone you loved was worth $50,000, dead or alive? That's not just a hypothetical question. It's the chilling reality behind how one of the most notorious escaped inmates in recent Louisiana history was brought down not by a manhunt, not by chance, but possibly by his own blood. This is the story of Antoine Massie, a man on the run, hunted by U.S. Marshals, tracked across a city he never even left, and ultimately betrayed by the very people he thought he could trust most. Let's take it back to where it all began. In the humid chaos of a summer night in New Orleans, 7 inmates vanished from the Orleans Justice Center without a trace. It was the kind of thing you'd expect in a movie, maybe Prison Break, but this was real. Antoine Massie wasn't just part of the escape. He became the face of it. While others scattered, disappeared, or were recaptured within days, Antoine? He turned his flight into a digital saga, social media posts, viral videos, even taunts at law enforcement. It was almost like he was daring them to come find him. Weeks passed. One by one, the others fell. But 2 names kept floating around. Antoine Massie and Derek Groves, the last 2 ghosts of a breakout that stunned the system. Antoine stayed local, and that's what makes this whole story even crazier. Because while everyone assumed he must have skipped town, crossed state lines, maybe even fled the country, he never even left Louisiana. And that mistake would cost him everything. It happened in Hollygrove, a quiet neighborhood just 1.5 miles from the jail he escaped. Antoine was found inside a modest home, alone. No signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle. The feds say he surrendered peacefully, but the real shock, someone tipped them off, an anonymous call to CrimeStoppers. And that tip? It's now worth $50,000. Let's pause for a second. Only his family knew where he was. That's confirmed. And this wasn't the first time a tip from family led law enforcement to him, just the first time they got there before he vanished. So ask yourself, what's stronger, blood or 50 grand? Imagine being Antoine. You're on the run, you've dodged cops, you've embarrassed the system, you've become a folk anti-hero to some, but you're tired, you need rest, food, shelter. You call your cousin, maybe an aunt, someone you think has your back. They say, come stay in the Airbnb, no one's using it. You trust them. And maybe you should have remembered these were the same people who already gave you up once. But this time, the prize was just too big. The U.S. Marshals moved in fast, 9,400 block of Strolit Street. No SWAT standoff, no dramatic escape attempt. Antoine just gave up. But then came the strange part. The woman who owned the house claimed she didn't know anything, claimed it was all news to her. She said she got a call and rushed over too late to even see the cops. But come on, be real with me. If someone broke into your place, camped out, maybe even made it their hideout for days, would you really not know? Or were people just trying to keep their names off the paperwork and collect a check quietly? Massie's arrest was splashed all over the news. Photos of him in cuffs, cops smiling beside him like it was prom night. You could feel the tension. Was this justice, or just spectacle? This was his 4th escape attempt. And now, he's likely looking at round-the-clock lockdown. No visitors, no sunlight, chains at the wrist, chains at the ankles. There's no next escape for Antoine Massie. And the kicker? Someone, likely someone he trusted, just cashed in on his capture. Only one man remains, Derek Groves. And let me tell you, something about Derek is different. People said it from the jump. While Antoine was flashy, loud, public, Derek was silent, surgical. Some think he left the country. Others say he's buried deep somewhere with help from people with real reasons to keep him hidden. But that's a story for another video. Here's what I can't shake. For 6 weeks, Antoine Massie outran an entire task force. He made fools out of them, posted about it online, taunted the system. But in the end, it wasn't police work that caught him. It was betrayal. He didn't fall because he slipped up. He fell because someone close enough to know sold him out. Was it desperation? Was it revenge? Or was it just the cold reality that sometimes loyalty costs more than $50,000? You decide. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.